Welcome back to the Hawaiian Pro, the first stop in the Vans Triple Crown of Surf. Mitch, Cruz, Jeremy Flores, Keanu, Asing, and Kelly Slater are squaring up in Heat 2 of Round 4. We're on finals day here. Strider Wasilewski getting into it with my man Pete Mel, and right now it looks like Kelly Slater is going to glide into this one, finding some open face, looking for the inside corner. Nice little crack off the lip right there. Set up, snap, looking for the inside again, looking for that wall to set up for him. Gets up into the lip, pulls it out, looking for a third turn. Bingo, lip slide, 50-50 grind right there. Beautiful surfing. Great way to get warmed up in the morning. Kelly Slater, really not known as that morning guy, looking like he's a morning guy right here in this heat, Pete.
I think he was warming up slightly. I think that was a great wave choice for him. Gave him a look at what the lineup's going to be like. It's going to be a challenging one, being that you got to find your spots and you got to get there in the best spot. And so your timing's going to be everything. As we watch a replay here of Keanu Asing, his first wave, a sizable set wave, but went down. And then this one, much better, much cleaner, executes very nicely, as Keanu Asing will pick up a solid second score.
Trying to come straight off the bottom into the lip is really hard to do, Pete.
Well, here's Mitch Cruz, sizable set wave, and again, going over the ribs, and you got to be able to make sure that your board's going to stay on the face. As you look at Kelly here, so this wave kind of splits, gets the carve, and then he wanted to hit it, but he waits, and that's what that patience is all about from Kelly. He sees the opportunity, goes straight up, hangs on, and then here's just that little grind you're talking about, drifts the fins. His board looking very good. I mean, he's riding that EPS. He's been riding it for a long period of time now, so he's used to that feel, and now kind of getting the templates right, getting the bottoms right.
He's pretty good at disguising
what
he's got right now up and riding. Jeremy Flores looks like he's going to find a little wall on the inside. What's he got for the fans on the beach? A little lip line click right there to get some speed into the corner. Bingo! Nice bash off the top, comes down with it on the toilet bowl. So his opener, or his second scoring ride, going to be better than his first, and really looked like he had a lot of flow down the line, Pete.
And see if he's on a poly or an EPS as we watch the replay here of Jeremy Flores. Again, his first wave just a 1, so this one having to put together, as you see, those maneuvers actually are designed to keep the speed. And that's what he's done, because he knew that wave was going to shut down. He had to get there with some time and some speed, which he has done. So nice two-turn combo for Jeremy.
Well, I've been talking to you a lot this contest. That means you've been winning a lot of heats. Actually, I think you've won all your heats. Does that give you confidence here on the final day, knowing that you continue to place on top coming through the rounds as these rounds get harder?
Yeah, my board feels amazing, and I just start all over again next hit, so I don't think about my other hit. I just stick to my catch two-way and make the hit.
Well, there you go. Mark Lackamore on to the quarterfinals, guys. Let's catch up with the action.
While we were away, Pete.
Good looking wave here. Look how smooth this one is. Nice critical section there. He kept the momentum flying down the line right there in front of Kelly Slater. Attacks that foamy section and then lays it back. So a solid 3-turn combination major moves for sure. I mean, that's the best wave we've seen all morning. I mean, that was like the third wave of the set. It was a solid size set wave. It stayed open for him through all the way to the toilet bowl. So this is going to be a great score for Mitch Cruz. Kelly Slater, first wave of the set. A lot of lump and bump. He attacks it, somehow stays with it, carrying some speed, hits it there, and then that wave steepens up right on that toilet bowl section, and not able to keep the nose out of the water, goes over.
Out the back, Jeremy Flores finding a nice looking wall. What's he got for us on the inside as he comes around to find some open face? Lip line crack, comes down looking for more. You can tell he wants to hit it again. He's upset. He has to kick out knowing that he needs a good 2-turn combo to put up scores. Kelly Slater behind him, finding the second wave of the set. Looks a little cleaner. What's he got in the bowl? Big hack in the section of critical form, then up onto the lip line float and throws in a third turn. So that's more like it, Pete. That's the kind of power and aggression we want to see out of Kelly Slater. I think that first wave, knowing he was holding back a little, the judges held back on the score.
Transitions through it. He knew it was that way too, because it was the second wave of the set. He battled into it. He had second priority, but look at how he lays into that turn. The rails sank all the way down to the stringer. He carried a ton of speed out of the turn, and then 2 more turns to finish. This is going to be excellent. Take a look one more time. This is from the water, Larry Haynes, but just lays into it. That type of surfing right there where you see the board buried. Again, variety. He did 3 different types of turns, but all the speed as he lays into this turn. see that tail. He pushed all that weight onto that back foot. Solid stuff. And then behind him, Jeremy Flores. This wave carried all the way to the channel, so he really couldn't do the maneuvers that he needed to until the end. And there carries tried to do the floater projection float, and he knows it frustrated. He wasn't able to get that second turn in, so just going to be a throwaway score for Jeremy.
Okay, so this particular board here is a polyurethane board. Okay, so Kelly will go back and forth between the EPS and the polyurethane, really depending upon the conditions, Peter, and I'm sure you can kind of delve more into that, what each material would, the characteristics of those materials.
All right, so in the 511 he's riding, do you know the construction there?
I do not know the construction of the 511, but hey, if he wins the heat, we'll ask him in the interview.
Mitch Cruz, while we were talking, was absolutely a blitzer. He's already sitting on an 8-point ride. Jeremy Flores looking for more, hits the lip. Nice turn right there, but goes down a little off. So hard to ride those lip lines down into the bowl, all that wind, current, and ripple on the face, making it hard to transition out of turns, Pete.
No, that is for sure. I mean, and we've seen it. Let's take a look here at Mitch Cruz, already an 8-point ride. And so he is in a great position to turn this heat. So he picks up a backup here, and he's done that. It's a nice arc. You see that speed he carried through that turn. You know, it's too bad that he had to do it kind of at the end section, so not as big a wave, and especially towards that end section, not the biggest section, but it was a quality turn. You can see he got some stuff done on the outside as well, so he's going to back up that 8.0. He's going to be right there in contention with Kelly Slater.
While we were away, Pete, we saw Jeremy Flores.
So Flores this time, a bit more control, a little cleaner face, and fits in the moves, especially on that final one. So this is going to be a comeback wave for Jeremy Flores. You see once again, you know, the floater on the first turn, that'll affect the score slightly, but that one, that's some meat. That's what we want to see from him. And then the final move, so 3-turn combo for him. Don't know if it'll go quite excellent, but I think it's going to be in that good range. So he's going to have that backup score now. He's going to start chipping away at that lead.
Well, he needs a wave bad, and he's going to get one. Here we go, off the bottom, straight up into the corner, little cutback up into the whitewater, sets it up for the inside turn, and he's going to be late to the party. Unfortunate right there for Keanu. Asing looking for a 14.12 total. That's a combination. Up and riding Mitch Cruz comes over the corner, down off kilter, loses the footing and goes down underneath that lip. Out the back, glides in. Kelly Slater, lip line all jumbled from the wind off the bottom. A little off on that first turn. Tries to find a little tube time. Out the back behind him, Jeremy Flores. Wave number 2 looks a little bit better. Turns into the corner, sets it up for the inside. Bingo, there we go. Nice speed flare right there. Back up in, a little late, but brings it down. Might even have a little more on the inside to finish off. Jeremy Flores, his best wave of the heat.
Well, needs a 7.78 in order to turn it. See what the judges think.
Out behind him, we've got Keanu Asing. Whitewater takeoff, nice power gouge into the bowl. Looking for the lip line again. Turn 2, a setup. Turn 3, lip line float, comes down with it. He'll kick out with a little frustration in the body language, but that could be what he needs to get the party started. Kelly Slater finds something on the inside corner. Big layback snap right there on the lip, throws it up again, but goes down. So Kelly's still trying to find a flow after he goes down on his last wave.
In front of him is Jeremy Flores, so he'll probably end up battling for third. Let's take a look at the replay here from Keanu Asing. Going to be his best wave. You know, he has a 3.17 as his highest score. There he connects with the lip. You know, he's going to sit from a combo, which means he needs 2 waves. Kelly, on the first wave of the set, you know, he had that first priority, and he took the first wave. And there you can see it was so difficult to surf. Just so much activity, bump on the lineup. This was the second wave, little smoother. And this is, again, going to be the best wave for Jeremy Flores. Already has a 6.43. So, I mean, you look at the 2-wave totals here, going to be pretty high. But I don't know if it's going to be quite the 7.78. No scores to incline. It's what this thing's going to scale out at. But a good, well-served wave from Jeremy there, and I think he's going to be chipping away at that allocation needed if he doesn't quite get that 7.78.
Having a better look at it. Here we go, Jeremy Flores. This is his chance with a couple minutes left. Pulls into the tube, and he comes out. Oh, goes over the handlebars. Does not interfere with Mitch Cruz. So Mitch Cruz takes the wave, having first priority, but way down on the bowl. So interesting situation right there for the judges to really look at.
Well, there is a block that can happen here. So first priority is with Mitch Cruz. I don't think he's too far inside, in my opinion. I think it's it's an opportunity here. You almost see how he kind of fades at him, though. He's definitely trying to block out of that one. Jeremy sitting with second priority and having to. I don't know if Jeremy thought that he was in first priority or maybe second priority, but I know what you're talking about. There is that rule of the blocking way down the line. There is a fine line in order to see where that factors in, see what the judges think.
This thing's done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch Cruz is going to come in. The judges are going to deliberate. Kelly Slater sweeps through with the win for sure. Jeremy Flores waiting for that situation update. Keanu Asing is going to bow out and look to Sunset Beach. And we'll be right back here at the Hawaiian Pro, the first stop in the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing.